The Justice Department targets Associated Press, Fox News, and other journalists. For political reasons, the State Department and White House contrive a false story about Americans murdered in Benghazi. Cover-ups ensue. The President promotes rather than fires the principal deceiver. The President promises to punish the Benghazi murderers, yet the only person jailed is a scapegoated filmmaker the White House falsely blamed for inspiring the Benghazi attacks. Armed federal SWAT agents raid Gibson Guitar and threatened to put Gibson Guitar out of business. Why? Gibson Guitar imported the same guitar materials they have imported for years. Yet Martin & Company, a Gibson Guitar competitor, imports the same guitar materials with impunity. The difference? Gibson Guitar CEO contributes to Republicans like Congressman Marsha Blackburn and Senator Lamar Alexander of Tennessee, while Martin CEO contributes $35,000 to Democrats. The IRS targets law-abiding citizens who use names like Tea Party and Patriots and dare exercise their freedom of association and speech rights. In one particularly outrageous example, Texan Catherine Engelbrecht is investigated and harassed by the IRS, the FBI, Occupational Safety and Health Administration, and Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. Why? Engelbrecht founded the King Street Patriots, which hosts weekly discussions on economic freedom, and True the Vote, which trains volunteers to fight voter fraud. The White House manages the Fast and Furious gun-running scandal that left hundreds of Mexicans and an American Border Patrol agent dead. Health and Human Services Secretary Kathleen Sebelius unethically and perhaps unlawfully shakes down companies she regulates for donations to support Obamacare. President Obama thumbs his nose at America's immigration laws by not only giving millions of illegal aliens a free pass, Obama rewards illegal conduct by giving illegal aliens work permits in direct violation of American law, thereby undermining the ability of Americans to obtain good-paying jobs. America is in uncharted waters when our own federal government aggressively undermines our rights of freedom, of speech, and association, rights won with American blood on the battlefields of Lexington and Concord, Trenton and Princeton, Saratoga, Cowpens and Kings Mountain, and Yorktown. Mr. Speaker, America faces a policy debate between privacy and national security. 50 years ago, our foes were well-known nation-states like Communist China and the Soviet Union. Now, our enemies may be foreign neighbors, foreign tourists, or even foreign students. Foreign terrorists seek chemical, biological, or nuclear weapons of mass destruction that can destroy an American city or murder hundreds of thousands of Americans in a single attack. As America seeks the proper balance between our privacy rights and national security, one thing stands out. Americans must be able to trust our federal government to do the right thing with the privacy information Americans give up. If we cannot trust the federal government to use our privacy information solely for anti-terrorism purposes, then the balance shifts. We will not give up our privacy information, thereby increasing the risk of a successful weapon of mass destruction terrorist attack on American city. More and more, our own federal government disregards the rule of law that is essential to avoid the strife and bloodshed of anarchy. More and more, the federal government targets American citizens who differ politically with the White House. While the IRS, Gibson Guitar, Benghazi, Fast and Furious, and numerous other scandals are troublesome, the bigger picture is that this White House, this administration, has breached the public's trust. The bigger scandal is that this White House, this administration, by their breach of trust, has undermined America's national security and thereby risked American lives. Mr. Speaker, the White House can still do the right thing, but the right thing is not cover-ups. The right thing is not rewarding and promoting political cronies and lawbreakers. The right thing is, with full and open candor, telling the American people the truth about these scandals. The right thing is very publicly and aggressively firing offending federal employees. The right thing is very publicly prosecuting lawbreakers. Then and only then will the trust of the American people in the federal government be restored. Then and only then can America fight the war on terror with certainty that we will win. Mr. Speaker, I yield back.